Hello. Welcome, 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 welcome. I am she, and so is she. And together we are we. Welcome to the stream. I'm Heather, as you probably know. This is Coffee Cake. I'm getting a good sniff. Hello, puppy. Oh, yes. And today we're playing Delusion. Isn't that right, puppy? Yes. Yes, it is. These are good bubs. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. The coffee cake is here to stay. She came to visit and to play. She's a little baby. Say hooray, she's the best that I've ever met. Do, 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 do. Coffee cake, coffee cake. We love the baby, think she's great. Everybody knows she's the world. She's been around since dawn unfurled. She's the best. And she's coffee cake. Yeah. So quick poll. Who in chat's actually heard of this game? Came out very recently, although I think it was in early access for a while. Oh, your little claws hurt. So, a lot of people compare this game to Morrowind. And that's not, like, it's not crazy accurate, but I know where that comparison comes from. It's not really that much of an RPG. It's, but aesthetically it is very much like Morrowind. Yeah. It's more like a, it's really just kind of an action RPG, I guess. It's not a whole lot of... I guess it's kind of... It doesn't go that very in-depth into the mechanics, you know? But, well... Once we hit that 5-minute mark, I'm going to switch over to full screening the game. Hi, Bubs. And we are gonna... She is going ham on this cord here. She loves it. She loves to smell it. She loves to go right all over it. Isn't that right, little beeps? Yeah. But 5-minute mark, we're gonna switch over, start playing. We're gonna make our character. You people in chat, so hi Hazel. We're about to start. Good timing. How's everything sound, by the way?
The world was long ago broken, its surface cursed. You are a dweller of the sky realms, drifting islands that cradle the last of human civilization. Here, in the dank cell of an Inquisition ship, you ruminate on your past.
It sounds good? Good. Alright.
Dreams of childhood slip through your mind. Was your fate sealed, even then?
Alright, so we can be a brawler, urchin, apprentice, or noble. Okay, so... let's see. The idea of battle captivates you. It always has. You started by smashing sticks, before long you were clashing swords. There's never any question. You are a fighter through and through. Urchin. Growing up, you were nobody. Just another malnourished child clogging the city. the street gang, you would have died like the rest. They taught you to see what others didn't, to slip in where others couldn't. They taught you to survive. Apprentice, as a child of remarkable promise from an unremarkable family, your parents sold you to a passing scholar. Your youth was spent copying tomes till your hands bled, but what you read, you did not forget. Or, noble. A child of noble birth, you were dining with foreign dignitaries before you could walk. You learned manners and etiquette, but more than anything, tenacity, for the glittering halls of Riova can be more cutthroat than the darkest of alleys. Alright. Chat. You get to decide what we're doing. Urchin or noble? Okay. Or brawler or noble? So both are saying noble. Okay. Alright, I will give it like 15 more seconds to see if anyone else chimes in. What do you think, Coffee Cake? Alright. Noble it is.
The body grew, the mind sharpened. For a while, you excelled.
Okay. Now we get to make another decision. Battle Counselor. Oh, hold on. Alright. To your family's chagrin, you sought the base thrill of combat. You enrolled as an infantry counselor, honing your skills of both swordplay and debate, for in the Apostatic Union, elections are decided by both. Noble Thief. Though your family kept up appearances, their coffers were empty. You embraced a dubious morality, stealing from the dinners and balls you were invited to. At first, it was just the odd goblet, but you performed ever more nefarious heists. Occultist. While others attended parties, your head was buried in dusty tomes. You amassed a great library, frequenting bookshops and lectures, but people whispered that your tastes were unsavory, that you sought banned texts and occult grimoires. Oh, goodness, sorry, there's cat hair all over my face. Ow, no, my controller. Or socialite. You shunned professions of esteem, choosing instead the life of a socialite. You graced parties in Vienna, Bayonne, and Lundell, where wine and gossip flowed. Your family's money brought you much, but the flash of your smile brought you more. Alright, what are we thinking this time? I know you can do polls in Twitch, but I will be damned if I ever put work in to figure that out. Battle Counselor or Occultist, huh? Occultist! Alright, let's do it.
Cracks showed. Your guard slipped. The mistake was grave. The Inquisition had your scent.
Okay. We can be an election rigger. You trained for one of the most important elections in the Apostatic Union. Such events are bloody and brutal, but in the end, your battle council was found guilty of rigging, landing you in a jail cell. Disgraced family. Being a member of a noble family can bring a life of privilege, but when such a family falls from grace, they can fall hard. Your family was hunted and killed for their crimes, and you alone managed to flee. Skilled caster. Spellcasting was always a favorable pursuit. You entertained and impressed many, but you fell foul of the law when you accidentally made the clothes of a whole town disappear, leaving its people stark naked. Excuse me, 1 second. Whoa. I know. Oh, coffee cake. It's a LaCroix. You will not like it. Or merchant. Skilled in commerce, you established a network of shops. Even bought a merchant airship of your own. But when artifacts of god worship were found in your warehouse, the Inquisition detained you. How are we feeling? My controller has disconnected itself. Sorry, my darling kitty cat. I have to lean forward. Oh, well. No, still nothing. Alright, Finn says naked wizard.
The body grew,
Ooh.
the mind sharpened. For a while,
Well, the
you
button
excelled.
worked. Okay. Back to the
Cracks showed. Your guard slipped.
Okay,
The
Finn
mistake
wants the
was
wizard.
grave. The Inquisition had your scent.
I'm cool with wizard, but I want to make sure everyone else is cool. Do we have any other decisions? Any other votes? 15 seconds. Whilst I wet my whistle. Wizard's cool. All right, all right. Anyone else in chat? Just verifying real quick. Oh. Well, apparently I clicked a button, so good to go. All right, we're in there. There being jail. And we couldn't even get our own cell. This is horseshit. My first time playing was mouse and keyboard, so I'm not 110% sure what the controls are, but don't worry, we'll go through the tutorial and we'll be good. Got some money. Thanks, dude. We pilfered 3 coins. Prisoner, 17? Yeah, prisoner 17. You have been marked for temporary release. The High Confessor will see you in the central chamber. Do not keep her waiting. Who are you? I was a prisoner like you, but the Inquisition, in its generosity, has made me so much more. Cipher magic runs through my veins. My sins have been cleansed. I am a servant of the Inquisition now. Yeah, man. Alright. Ooh, that just drops. The device lurches on unstable legs, thick blood oozing from its seams with each shuddering movement. A woman's voice, hoarse and raspy, echoes from within the device. Your service is required, Prisoner 17. Okay, should we be feisty, sassy? Should we be feisty, sassy, or just be like, you alright, bro? You good in there? What was our origin? We are a, A noble wizard? Yeah? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Sassy wizard noble. I'm not gonna take orders from a coffin. A cackle lapses into a sputter of coughs. This iron coffin is an honor, a privilege. The pain it delivers only serves to sharpen my reason. Your base crimes against the apostatic union would not merit such exquisite torment. But I can offer you redemption of a different kind. I am the High Confessor of this Inquisition Combat Tribunal. We are tracking the most dangerous of criminals, and you will help us. Cool. What's in it for me? She wheezes. Should be glad of such a righteous opportunity to serve penance. But success could bring benefits, even your freedom. So, listen closely. Our target's whereabouts have been known for some time. A backwater archipelago on the very fringes of Union territory. Known as the Oniric Isles, these flying islands are host to a manor of outcasts and miscreants. We arrived a few hours ago, but met with fierce resistance. Our target is in the Blinding Light Fortress, the last remaining holdout of the Dark Star mercenaries. That's a kick-ass name. For a quarry is their leader, the notorious Vela Kalos. I'm probably saying that right. Never heard of her. She is the daughter of Admiral Kalos, groomed for command, but she set off on her own to found a warband of thieves and pirates. So I'm not gonna do it because I value my lungs and throat, but when she talks, she's supposed to be like wheezing. That's why that's why there's so many like pauses. The Dark Stars were tolerated in the Union until Vela became enthralled with delusions of grandeur. It claimed she could create some sort of heaven. Before you go, take this iPad. A mechanical arm thrusts a peculiar device in your direction. It will keep track of your mission. My drones can offer guidance. And closer to the blinding light, Inquisitor Ignavus can assist you further. Oh, and don't try to run. These flying islands are unstable, and many a fool has fallen to their death. Cool, alright. Oh, you're... gross. Alright. What you got for me? Damaged doors can be broken with a weapon. There's a chest next to me. Pick up the sword, then press the inventory key to open your journal. I think that's X in this. Navigate to the equipment panel and equip the sword into one of your weapon slots. Lastly, remember to press the attack key to unholster your weapon. Though this is a meager task, I calculate there is a 1 in 20 chance you will somehow perish in the attempt. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Okay, rusty sword. It's shit. Swords are reliable all-rounder weapons, rewarding both speed and aggression. Chipped and corroded, this one has seen better days, and may yet see them again if some of the rust can be cleaned off. Okay. Okay. Equip? Yes. Oh, okay. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Yep. Wah! And some gold. Nice. Fuck you. Alright. Health potion.
This potion is brewed from the eye of Pagath herb and hastens the body's restorative functions. It is prescribed by most doctors. One of their few treatments that does more harm than good. More good than harm. Whew. Really vibing with the Inquisition's aesthetics. Blasphemous or 40k? Yeah. Or that new thing that people are that got sucked into the Chud biosphere. Trench something. Oh god, was it God Trench? It's something. It's like heaven versus hell in World War One. Ah, god, I can't remember. But it looks a lot like that. Spells and quick spells. Press spell to use spells and item to use items. So you can scroll through copied items or switch item or spells with switch spell. Cool. Those aren't buttons, but I'll figure it out. Okay. Actually, in fact. Okay, movement, yep. Okay. Is interact, attack is right trigger, spell is left trigger, item is D-pad up, block is right bumper. Okay. Hold or tap D-pad down to switch weapon. Switch item is D-pad right. Switch spell is D-pad left. Okay. Okay. I don't have any map. Alright. Okay, so I want to... How many spells? No. What? No. Okay. Alright. Man, a potion. Oh, no, equip that. I have a feeling I'll be manaing lots. What are you doing up there? Fuck you. Coffins. Okay. Boxes. Any of these boxes got anything? Nope. Giant mushrooms. Bahamut. Castle. Ghost. Hello. What do we have here? Another wretched soul caught in the Inquisition's web, no doubt. Tell me, has your High Confessor sent you off to die? Yes. A melancholic smile spreads across her lips. She can be terribly cruel, can't she? She gazes into the distance. Well, stranger, you best watch yourself out there. Mark my words, something's brewing on these islands. The stage is set, the curtains drawn, and the performance is set to bring the house down. She smirks at you. Something tells me you have your own role to play. In a roleplay game? This is why I need a co-pilot. I am not funny on my own. Hey, there was money in this coffin. This feels like a trap. Oh yeah. I'm gonna snap shut like a cardboard box with a carrot in it. More money. Nice. You've collected a glimmer of delusion. Nice. There are 4 delusion attributes, the fundamental attributes which govern your skills: might, wisdom, guile, and persona. To increase these attributes, you must find enough glimmers of delusion by exploring or completing quests. Yes, okay, so you get 4 glimmers and you level up. Oh, there's stuff down there. Nice. And way down there is the surface. We got a little cave with the scariest thing I have ever seen. Alright. Alright. Got a stamina potion and another health potion. I guess I should probably put the stamina on my... Okay. Okay, so then... How do you... Actually, hold on. Controls. Sprint is left bumper. Weird, okay. Oh, wait. Number of skills that determine your effectiveness at certain tasks. Some are active skills such as lockpick or lore, which let you interact with objects in the world. Others are passive, such as defense and regen. Skills can be improved by increasing the delusion attribute that governs it, or with special equipment. Nice. Hey-ya! With those 4 actions. Yeah, you know. Yeah, the trees are just kind of wobbling. They're wiggly trees. Yep. A throwing knife. Well-balanced steel knife designed to be thrown. In Slev, thieves and thugs like to coat the blade with jitter seed extract for an additional sting. Okay. 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 Should probably equip that. Yep. Okay, how do... I'm gonna have to keep looking, I'm sorry. Nope, don't do that. Item is D-pad up. Okay. What's up, bud? The road is patrolled by Darkstar mercenaries. Strongly recommend sneaking through the mushrooms to avoid combat. Not that I doubt your skills, Prisoner 17. Simply calculate a 3 in 5 chance you will die horribly. Remember, direct conflict is usually avoidable. Be on the lookout for ways to sneak past tough enemies. Alright. Press crouch to toggle. Sneaking. Footsteps will not make any sound. Or you can sneak up behind an enemy to perform a stealth attack. Does a damage multiplier. Okay. Yes, the blue guys are Darkstar mercs. And the orange guys... It is less RPG-ish, yes, but it does have some elements of it. For example, Persona gives you a lot, Noble gives you a lot of Persona, which is not only used in bartering, but also is like, if you have regenerative abilities, it helps. No, their bed's on fire. Hey, more knives. Yeah. But I bet I could take those guys. I bet I could take those guys. Yeah, I could take those guys. Hey! Fuck you. Come here. Yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah. I took those guys. now we can just kind of explore, huh? Yes, okay, that's how you do the block. Whoa! Shit! Hi! What do you got? Jitter Seed! A potent seed that vibrates in one's hand. It can be used as an alchemy ingredient. The volatile nature of this herb makes it ideal for restorative potions and poisons alike, so is prized in the criminal gangs of Slev. Perfect. Love it. And then you have gold! I've pilfered 2 coins. I don't think the currency in this game has a name. I think it's just coins. Which is, that rocks. I love that. Fuck off. It's money. Who gives a shit? Oh, hey, excuse me. With an unholstered weapon, press attack to perform a normal attack. Hold it for a slower but more powerful attack. Alright. Hey! Coin and health potion. Hell yeah. But there's something done this way. I was right. There's coins and something else. And a mana potion. And also, I did get damn. And also a dead guy. What do we got here? Ammunition! Required to fire bows and the like. Okay, alright. Hey, talk to me. What are you doing? What are you doing? No offense, but you'd better leave this to the professionals. Yeah, well, it's not exactly my decision, is it? Alright, good talk. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Alright, moment of truth. Oh, you motherfuckers. Fine. Go in here. Oh, ooh. Our agent is dying, but they still might be of use. You may have to charm them to gain their trust. The agent may take some convincing. You've been a prisoner for some time. I can no longer smell, but there's a high probability that you emit a foul stench. Rude. Success relies on your charm skill, which is derived from the persona attribute. Okay. Alright. What's up, bud? You're one of the locals? Looks you up and down in disgust. Look, just leave me be. I failed the Inquisition. I'd rather die in peace. I'm here to help. Your Inquisition has tasked me with capturing Villa Kalos. He lets out a weary chuckle that breaks into a cough. Oh my, I recognize you now. You're one of the prisoners. Gods, the Inquisitor must be really desperate. You know you're going to die, right? Those bastards wiped out our whole echelon. If you insist on this fool's errand, you might find some supplies in my crashed drop pod. Follow the river upstream and you should find it by the waterfall. Oh. Yeah, I already found that. Thanks, though. Well, you were useless to me. Well, fuck you then. You, what the fuck happened? You exploded. Supreme Shielding. This potion floods the bloodstream with a simple spell that can deflect attacks, although it deflects hugs and handshakes all the same. Well, that's a shame. 0 out of 10. Yeah, can't fucking kill the guy? It's horse shit. I want his armor. Pilfered a lockpick. Some doors can be unlocked using a lockpick item. Your chance of success is governed by your lockpick skill, which is governed by your guile. If an attempt fails, one of your lockpicks will break. Good. To progress, you must unlock this door. You will need a lockpick to begin. You should find an ample supply next to me. When picking a lock, there is always a chance you will fail and the lockpick will break. To pick locks more easily, increase your lockpick skill. Mechanical locks are not the only security measure you will come across. There is an art to disguising secrets through magical means. Alright. Hey! Look at that. What's up, bud? Ooh, too close. In this room, the candlesticks on the wall have been enchanted to reseal a secret passageway. To dispel them, you will need enough lore skill. The incantation will also deplete your mana slightly. A single passageway may need several switches, so always be mindful of your surroundings. Lore is okay, yep, wisdom, lore. Hey! What's going on with this? Don't you wanna, shouldn't it? Alright. Current status is represented by 3 stats: health, mana, and stamina. To restore your status, rest in a bed or drink a potion. Alright, and more hands. It is a cool way of doing lockpicking. I'm a big fan. Okay, more of this. Zoom. Sorry, I've been texted by my father. As you approach, the Inquisitor takes a deep breath of air. Do you smell that, Prisoner 17? Mushrooms? He clicks his fingers. Exactly! Turns to you, a beaming smile across his face. Never seen this many mushrooms in my life. Oh, right! This guy is Dale Cooper. Just pretend he's just envision him as Kyle MacLachlan. You'll be fine. Such wide stalks, such healthy gills. Takes a long breath. Ah, and such potent spores. We have mushroom forests back home in London, but nothing like this. He waggles. Damn fine tea. He waggles a finger, while turning his gaze back at the mushrooms. Prisoner 17, if you get back alive, remind me to get a batch of scry shroom tea for my wife. To make it here in the Oniric Isles, and adheres to die for. Who are you? Slaps himself on the forehead. Ah, where are my manners? He holds out his hand in greeting. Inquisitor Ignavius of the 12th Inquisitorial Tribunal, pleased to make your acquaintance. I will shake his hand firmly, since this guy is nice to me. Grips your hand with an equal firmness. I seem in good company, prisoner. Points at the fortress ahead. That's the Blinding Light, the fortress of Velakalos, leader of the Darkstar mercenaries. The High Confessor told me you'd be joining the assault. Not a moment too soon. We need all the help we can get. I've sent all my agents, but so far none have reported back. We expected heavy fighting, but it seems those Dark Star ruffians are a tougher bunch than we gave them credit for. Your orders are to capture Vela alive. Tall order, I'll admit, but I think you're up to the job, prisoner. So, any questions? How do I get to the blinding light? Is there whatever? Oh, I can ask all of these. Okay. How do I get there? Why, do you see that great big cannon looming overhead? That's part of the blinding light fortress, and is where you need to get to. Just stride into that main gate, and make sure to slay any pesky Dark Stars that get in your way. Once you're in the compound, find a lift mechanism that'll take you to the battlements. That's where Vela has been holed up. Can I do this by avoiding bloodshed? Ah, the sneaky sort, are we? Well, you're in luck. My agents reported that there's a side entrance to the right of the fortress, which leads into a maintenance tunnel of some sort. I'm sure the Dark Stars laid plenty of traps, but surely nothing you couldn't disarm with a deft hand, eh? Once you're inside, you could try and avoid detection by keeping to the walls. These old God War forests have plenty of nooks and crannies, so just... He puts a finger to his lips. Keep quiet and out of sight, yes? What if I want to practice my combat skills? Ah, well, we established a small boot camp of sorts just here. I always make sure to remind my combat echelon of the fundamentals before a tricky mission, so you'll find yourself plenty of target dummies and tutorial signs just below. Tell me more about Vela and this mission. He nods. So I'm sure I have plenty of questions. What do you want to know? Oh, good lord. Okay, tell me about Vela and the Dark Stars. Vela Kalos. Now that's a name that'll make hair stand on end. She's the daughter of old Admiral Kalos of the Apostatic Union Navy, but instead of following in her father's footsteps, she found the most accomplished mercenary band since the Guard War. Sure, she's currently the most wanted criminal in the Union, but you've got to hand it to her. For years, the Union itself relied on Vela and her Dark Stars to do the jobs the Navy were unwilling or unable to do themselves. I am falling apart. Give me a second. Okay. Oh, also, questions. I have 2 drinks here, and I want to know which one I should drink. I've got... It's gonna be backwards, but you can just hold up a mirror. Orange Dreams. Orange and Cream Wheat Ale by the Grainworks Brewing Company. Or I have... Ellicottville Brewing Company, Strawberry... Oh, I have a hair on it. Hold on. Strawberry Crunch Bar Cream Ale. Both, I think, are very good, but I am brewed with natural strawberry flavor. What are you thinking, folks? What should I be drinking? Oh, I'm hearing strawberry. All right. Also, hello. Hello! Oh, we're getting a... It is looking unanimous for the Strawberry Crunch Bar. Alright. No deadlocks here. Let's do it. Ooh, yeah, that's really good. It is shocking. It has that, you know, that ale, cream ale kind of hoppy taste, but like the more, after like a couple of sips, your brain kind of forgets that's there, and it tastes just like a strawberry crunch bar. It's so good. Oh, he sighs. It's a pity she turned down such a dark path. In the later years of the Dark Stars, their number of villainous deeds far exceeded those of noble intent. Alright, what are their villainy then? Well, there was the Astral College heist in Bayonne? Bront? Where they made off with an artificed star, among other priceless treasures. Okay. Then there was the sinking of the merchant freighter Popinjay, and all those hostages slaughtered at the siege of Sarakovko. I could go on. In the end, they say she lost the plot. started yammering about some sort of heaven. The Inquisition ruled this was a tantamount to cultism. Article... Hold on. Article 112, claims of a religious nature, and warranted her arrest. Thank you for the follow! Thank you, Koza. If I know you from somewhere else, and I just don't recognize your name, just go ahead and tell me. Otherwise, hello! Of course, I think the polymaths over in Riova had wanted her gone long before all this. Got too big for her boots, and finally they had their warrant. Even Vela's own mercs got so riled up they mutinied against her. You're new here! Perfect! Welcome, welcome. I'm so glad to have you. She's been hiding out here for years, but the Inquisition finally got the go-ahead to make a move. So here we are. Alright, why are you using me, a smelly corpse person from a box? He grins. Because rigorous labor is a tonic for the ills of one's mind. We're not like some common judiciary back in Union homeland where prisoners are thrown in a pit with a scrap of moldy bread, no matter their crime. Okay, that sucks. He taps his forehead. We recognize the twisted intellect of our guests, and if we can untwist that reason with the right application of punitive employment, we will have enlighten the world. Just a little. He clears his throat. We're also authorized to use any method at our disposal when a mission is going, how do they say in Slav? Utters up. Oh yeah, oh no, I hadn't thought about that. Are we an ugly cursed person? It's unclear. We could look like one of those corpses. Or, you know, there is no physical character creator. And I don't think there's any point where we ever actually see what we look like. So really, it's up to us. Chat, who are we? What do we look like? What's our name, chat? Because I mean, yeah, we're prisoners 17, but what's our name? Alright, what do you think of the High Confessor? He strokes his chin. Many in the Inquisition think it is a travesty that a confessor, that is, a prisoner still serving their penance, has been granted control of an entire tribunal. Normally, it would be the job of a High Inquisitor. You're just looking for a Dread Delusion stream, pick the most gay and friendly looking one, so I'm here. Well, hey, I am very friendly and very gay, so welcome. Indeed, there's also the nature of her crimes and how they relate to the very criminal she's been tasked to apprehend. But personally, I think despite her quirks, she's proved herself as one of the most accomplished agents within our ranks. Anything new about the mission? Splendid. Was there anything else? Nope. Alright, bye. His smile beams. It's the spirit, prisoner. I'm sure you'll be making short work of those ruffians. And when you're done, be sure to check in with me after the mission. I'm taking quite an interest in these Oniric Isles of late. Oniric Isles of late, and I'm sure I can fill you in with plenty of useful tidbits. Alright, man. You talk a lot, but you're pretty cool. See ya. Oh, God. Whoa, whoa. Hold on. This base camp was used as a staging ground by our Inquisition agents. It was highly useful for them to brush up their skills before they all went and got themselves slaughtered by Vela's mercenaries. Are there any rules on chat? Not like hard and fast rules. Just, you know, don't be a dick, I guess. Otherwise, you'd probably be fine. Don't spam, I guess. No, just be cool. We would recommend using the training dummies to practice your swordplay. Maybe marginally increase. It may marginally increase the time between now and your inevitable demise. Cool. All right. I can sleep. Oh, that's hashtag is probably not supposed to be there. Okay, so sleeping in the wrong bed can be unsafe. Let's sleep till morning. Hello, Siege! You believe in me? I hope so. Nothing's happened. Crystal points restore your mana and also act as a checkpoint. Okay. Oh, and I got the home spell. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. I have played a... Don't sleep in my bed or we're gonna fight. Alright, alright. I played a little past this. I played quite a bit past this. So my shock and surprise may be a bit fabricated, but it's fine. Just pretend. Couldn't help it. This game, I love this game. Okay, I can fight this thing. Whoa, ah! Hey! Come at me. Nope. Okay. Hey, I parried. Fuck you. Six damage. Alright. 16 damage. 6 damage. Stamina, yes. Yes. If my stamina reaches half, I become fatigued, and using my stamina also drains the max. The illusion is broken. Well, they invented the knife-wielding tentacle to train people. Is it just on Steam? Yeah, I don't think it's on any consoles. I'm not... No, I can't imagine this has a console release. Hold on. But this is also not an intensive game. Platform, Windows. Yep, alright. Yeah, it's just PC right now. See that looming fortress? It struck fear in the hearts of many who were braver and stronger than you, stranger. It was made in the God War, so the apostatics named it the Blinding Light to ridicule the gods they planned to butcher. Ironic that it should fall into the hands of someone so blinded by ambition and zeal, for Vela has claimed it in pursuit of her own twisted heaven, and the Blinding Light now turns its guns towards the faithless souls who made it. Her spectral eyes glisten. Tell me, stranger, if a hated enemy stood between you and your most cherished ideal, would you strike them down? Would you have the arrogance to take a life in pursuit of your fantasy? Alright, so we're a dickhead wizard, right? Like a sassy noble wizard? Yeah, I'd kill for my beliefs. These are the honest sort, and you're hardly alone. The Sky Realms are stained with the blood of those who stood on the wrong side of history. Even the gods proved fallible in the end. Still, I fear that in a world like this, that your heart will only see you dead in the gutter by the sword of someone far less scrupulous. I don't think I proved myself very scrupulous. I don't think I have many scrupes. Skill issue. Ammo for a thing I don't have. Ugh. Eye of Pagath. A flower shaped oddly like an eyeball. Can be used as an alchemy ingredient. Named after the legendary god Pagath, this herb is well known for its healing properties and is used in medicine across the Apostatic Union. I may be one of the least scrupled people around. I ain't got a single scrupe. I cannot be scrooped. Big ol'... I guess this would probably be like a magic laser, right? Oh, there's a guy! Hello! We got flyers, robots. I love the walkers. They're cool. Okay. So we could go head on. We could go around one of the sides. Oh goodness. What do we want to do? Left, right, or center? Scruples? If you're unscrupulous, it means you will do like anything to be for gain. Left. All right, let's do left. So I guess a scruple would be like a moral. Maybe sneaky path. Now, I don't think we're very sneaky, if I remember right. We didn't choose a single guile option. What do we got? What do we got? Health potion. Okay, down there are some dudes and a wedding cake. Alright. Watch out! Throwing knife. Okay. We've hit the wrong end of a shortcut, so let's go around the side here. Center is the wizard's way, while the left is beft. And left is beft. Hello, beast. Look at me not that way. Come back in my left? No? Yeah. Fuck you. Oh, you have a shield. Wizards! Yep. One day I'll have a spell. I guess I do technically have a spell, it's not one that's very useful right now. Whoop. Paradoxicus, an impossible flower that seems to shift between different shapes. It can be used as an alchemy ingredient. This herb seems to defy the very principles of reality, often appearing differently depending on how it is observed. Sick. The stamina potion. And, alright, so that's everything on the left path. So I assume we want to take the sneaky route. So we'll go right. Unless we want to just go center now. Okay, yeah, that's how I go. Ooh. So because I slurped up that crystal machine, this will take me right back there. Because that is set as my home point. Oh, there's a lot of stuff down there. Oh, there's a delusion. I missed it. I need to go get that. Yep. Actually, let's test the spell. Boop. Boop. Ah, fuck. We need a full 6 inches. Yep. Delusions. Yeah, we already know that. Thank you. Oh, hey! And there's some, get up there. My tummy's gonna hurt. Yeah, well. Yeah. Probably gonna order pizza later, so that is also not gonna help. Thank you for the jitter seed. Poison! Okay. And 3 coins. see some coins for platforming too. Oh, maybe the tutorial will take us around that way. Yeah, the music is very nice, very kind of general ambient fantasy. I'm enjoying it. It's very chill. Hey, you. Fuck you. Ow! Log to pick. Yes, so if I remember right, yeah, the gold lock picks give you 3, which is always fun. So we could go up there, and we will. But I want to check out that little side area first. Hello! Okay. I like his vibe. Or her vibe? Die. I like their vibe. Ow, fucker. Come at me then. Yeah, get parried. Evil potion creature. Oh! Fuck. Yay! Slurp. Hey, I have embraced a delusion. Okay. Ooh! Alright, our persona's high. What do we wanna dump our first upgrade into? You know, for all of the... Okay. Yeah, what do we want to dump our first upgrade into? We have Might, Guile, Wisdom, Persona, Strength, Dexterity, Wisdom, Charisma. And we still don't have a name, chat. Might could be a big... Might, yeah, good idea. Get a little bit extra health. Explain the options like you're a dumbass? Alright. So, okay. Might, that is your strength and health. Guile is your speed, agility, so I think you can jump higher, and your lockpicking. Wisdom is your spellcasting, so specifically I think the amount of mana you have, and your ability to solve magic puzzles. Persona is charm, and regeneration. So how, if you drink like a regenerative potion, how well it works for you. President Punch. not against it, but I do want to remind you that we have decided to build a sassy noble wizard. I want to make sure that we remember that before we decide that we are President Punch. Also, would that be like our title? Or like, is that like our Christian name? That's what we were given at birth? We got a Paradoxicus. Fuck. Oh, I missed again. Fuck. Yeah. Stop it. Stop. Get fucked. Who would expect President Punch to cast Meteor Swarm? Okay. Alright. Alright. Don't. Alright, we're President Punch. Ah! Motherfucker. Okay, is that like our actual name? Like that's the name that we were given? Or is that a title? Just like fighting a Minecraft witch. Do you know? By the time witches came out, I had stopped playing Minecraft, so I don't fully know the context of that, but I believe you. That is a big mushroom. There's a house in that mushroom. Nice. We've earned the name President Punch. Okay. Okay. Were we elected? Also, what does President Punch look like? What kind of person are we? Are we a she, a they, a he, an it? How are we feeling? Fuck. 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 Son of a bitch! Alright, we're going in the front. Who needs to sneak anyways? God damn it. This is how we earn the name President Punch. So we have cast off our old name, but we have not yet earned the name President Punch. All right. Cool. So this is how we earn. Okay. So for now, we are nameless. Our dead name is in the past. Our President Punch is our future. The present. Something changed. Hey, look at that. Okay, okay. Maybe get a little bit of sneakage in after all. Oh no. Okay. Oh. Oh, shh. Oh, I see, I died. Alright. Well, now we know how that trap works, huh? It was all calculated. It was all intentional. I just wanted to teach you all a little bit about the game. I thought it would shoot arrows at me. I was sure. That hit hard. Damn. All right. You making fun of me, you bastard. Okay. So that's actually a very easy to avoid trap. Just don't touch it. Got it. All right. Yep. E. Okay. Monet. Oh, okay. So that's probably a second way we could have come in this way. Cluttered desk. An assortment of maps, notes, and diagrams clutter the table, detailing the planned exploits of the Darkstar mercenaries. One in particular catches your eye, an expedition to the cursed underlands, far below the sky realms. You recognize these old machines are God War relics, inoperable and mostly useless. Such strange contraptions are rarely seen outside the Clockwork Kingdom these days. Alright. Okay, same. Painting. A bed. Yep. Hey, throwing knife. Now, I have been told that you should always try and die at least once, but I believe that assumes it is after the tutorial. Okay. Hey, bud. Fuck you. Oh, yeah. Oh, that bumping might really actually... Oof. All right. Oh. Who was that? Who could it have... Stop it! Fucking... Hey! Okay. Money. Giving me money. And I got a lockpick. Nice. Here. Beer! Oh, hell yeah. Let's get drunk. I wonder what the beer does. Oh, I got 3 of them. Alright, let's have a sip. Oh, I'm feeling mildly tipsy. Oh, it smeared Vaseline over my eyes. Okay. Is there an effects page that shows like... You are drunk. Some stats have been raised, others lowered. Remember to drink responsibly or it may wake up in a lake with no pants. Okay, alright. Alright, okay. Got some oniric shroom tea going on. More of that. Oh! We doubled around. Nice. Whoa. You're feeling sober, you think. Yeah, ain't that how it goes. That's gotta be some strong beer, huh? Okay, so I came from there. Oh. Okay, so the enclosed elevator makes me feel like that's probably money. That's probably progress. So let's do the outside one. Ooh, woo! Okay, everything... Okay, alright, we're still good. Okay, we've got that. Got that. Whoa, hey! Hi. Where are you going, prisoner? Are you attempting to run from your duty? If you must recuperate, the lift next to me will take you back to the Inquisition camp. But Vela is still in their fortress, so we strongly suggest you go back inside and find a way to reach the battlements up above. Don't fucking tell me what to do, huh? How about that? Bitch. I sure showed him. But he feels real bad about himself now. Oh, we're back down here! Oh, hey, look at that! Hey! How'd he get over there? Right up we go. Oh, this looks like an interesting landmark. Cool. Oh, you're approaching me? Oh, well. Sword at you. Nice. Okay. Looks like progress that way. Ooh, a hole. Okay. Yeah, we can sneak in slightly to the right of the entrance. Cool. Oh, this is such a bad idea. Okay, nothing down there. Oh. Oh. Gold. Now hang on. If this place is so hard to, like, besiege, why can't they just stuff a bunch of people in these and then just fire them over the wall? I wonder if this Inquisition is really all that competent, huh? Makes you think. Don't trust the government. Okay, we've got iron. Yeah. Iron. Lockpick. I have pilfered a lockpick. Okay. Yeah, I got it. It's a very interesting landmark. Thank you. Some people, honestly. So pushy. Door is barred from the... Hey, wait! Get out of the floor! Huh. You know what, maybe it's a good thing that door's barred from the other side, huh? No, wait, that means the lock is on its side. Hmm. I do like these giant nails. Health potion. And money. Die, bitch.
Thank you.
Okay, more mining. What we got here? Give it to me. A bomb! A vial of fine white powder distilled through alchemical processes. Extremely volatile, this flask will explode on impact when thrown. Cool. Alright. Fact. There we go. Hello? Is anyone here? Oh, that doesn't open. Okay. Oh, hi! Vela Kalos stands with gravitas, her voice piercing the clatter of the ship. You notice blood seeps from her armor. She is wounded, but hides it well. Loose the sails! And why is the anti-grav engine not running? Suddenly, you catch her eye. What's this? A straggler? The Darkstar Company greets you. My apologies, you have caught us at a rather inopportune moment. I have just escaped from an Inquisition prison. Can I join you? She looks you up and down, smirking. I mean no offense, but the Darkstar Company has certain standards. You don't quite fit the bill. I've killed at least a dozen of you, just on the way up here. Prepare yourself, straggler. Great deeds are afoot. Deeds that will bring the Apostatic Union's tyranny to an end, and that will usher in a new age of heaven. And with that, we must take our leave. It's been a pleasure, but I doubt we'll meet again. Okay, bye. Fuck. Well, there she goes. Okay. What you got? Entice. This oddity of a spell draws upon the caster's force of personality rather than their arcane knowledge to sway erstwhile enemies to their side. Much studied by academic wizards, the nature of the spell remains something of a mystery, but its power is not in doubt. New spell! New spell! New spell, new spell, new spell. Headshot! Alright. Let's keep going up. Nope. Stamina. Money. Ah! I can build shit! How much money do I have? I can build a bedroom! Doing it. Give it to me. Building a bedroom. It's a good spell for this build, yeah. Let's take a quick nap. By that I mean sleep until morning. And would you look at that? We've got a shittier bedroom. We've not unlocked any trophies for this display. Oh. Ah. Okay. Okay. Oh, hey. We can all share. Alright, I want Left top bunk. No, right top bunk. Yeah, I want right top. You're the most powerful class of all, a property owner. You know, I have a feeling I don't own anything. No, that doesn't seem good, does it? Can I just, like, call it back? Fortress needs repairing before that will work. Fair enough. Alright. Oh, hey! You must have all snuck in during the damn near 24-hour sleep cycle I just had. Hey. Oh, it's you. The High Confessor wants to speak with you up on the platform. He mutters under his breath, though what she sees in a wretched prisoner is beyond me. Oh, he's jealous. Oh, he's jealous. Mwah. You catch a beaming smile behind the agent's visor. Sure. Ah, so you're the one who squared up to Vela. And to think, we had locked you in a cell. The agent chuckles. Well, you really showed us how it's done. Anyway, I think the High Confessor wants to see you. I wouldn't keep her waiting. Oh, but Special Agent Dale Cooper's right there. Hold on. I'll talk to the... whatever. Intruders! Hi, creepy. The High Confessor is giving orders to the agents around her, pointing with her mechanical limbs and shouting between bouts of coughing. Eventually, she notices... Ah! Thank you for closing that. Ah, prisoner 17, wasn't it? Our drones have been tracking you. It seems that Vela has escaped. I played your little game. Will you let me free? The device shifts ominously towards you. Need I remind you, prisoner, that your sentence remains unfulfilled. I made her self-conscious. I'm sorry. It just startled me. We must ascertain where Vela has fled to. Luckily for us, I know just who we can ask. She laughs to herself, but this turns into a pained series of retches. After a moment, you think she may have vomited. Excuse me. The Oniric Isles are home to a number of former Dark Star mercenaries. My superiors would rather I execute them, but... She is silent a moment. They are of more use to us alive. If anyone knows where Vela went, they will. I would start with Jack Basalt. Damn, that's a name. A former Navy captain turned sellsword. We have already contacted him and arranged a meeting. You can find him at the Wobbly Noggin Pub in Hallowtown, in the center of the Oniric Isles. Basalt has promised to direct us towards his comrades in exchange for the polymath's pardon. He can help you find the others. Why me? The Dark Stars are deeply mistrustful of the Inquisition. You could say we've had a few run-ins in the past. As one of our newest and most amenable operatives, you may have better luck than another of my agents. Goodbye. Alright, which way is Hollowtown? Follow the road south through the village of Quill and cross the gate bridge. This should get you to Hallowshire. You will need to acquire an Apostatic Union passport to cross the bridge. I wish I could grant you one myself, but we are undersupplied. Perhaps the locals in the village of Quill could help you. Got it. Good. And be careful. These islands are on the very fringe of the Apostatic Union territory. There may be worshippers or even minor gods who have fled the Union's purges tucked away here. The only assuredly faithless place is Hallowtown. Damn! You do not look good, buddy. And beyond Hallowshire's borders, there is ground even Union boots won't tread upon. To the east, the Clockwork Kingdom is in full-blown crisis, while the people of the Endless Realm, to the west, are cursed to never die. My tribunal will establish a command post in this fortress, the Blinding Light. Return here to recuperate, if you wish. Oh, and one more thing. From now on, you'll be known as Confessor 17. This doesn't change your crimes or your sentence, but it sounds a little better than prisoner, eh? Questions? Very well, but with a shudder, the machine squats slightly. You'll have to speak up. It is most echoey in here. What's with this fortress? Or why are you in there? You are not the only member of this tribunal to have betrayed the Apostatic Union. In my former life, I committed heinous crimes. She let out a metallic sigh. Unlicensed spell weaving, conversing with gods, abetting armed conflict. I could go on. This iron coffin is an honor, an hour, a privilege. The pain it delivers, the exquisite torment, sharpens my reason. And it was specially designed to insulate my mind, lest I hear the gods' cruel whispers and forget my penance. Hey, what's with this fortress? Its name is the Blinding Light. It was a god war fortress some 40 years ago. A marvel of Cardovan engineering. That giant cannon blasted void steel spears through the heart of many a god. At the height of the Dark Star's infamy, Vela Kalos procured this fortress, restored it from a heap of scrap. For the past few years, since the Dark Stars mutinied against one another, Vela has been hiding here. Believe it or not, I have been here before, long ago. It is strange to be back. Alright, that's all. Very well, Confessor. Bye. Farewell. Alright. You're gross. And also you're mean. Probably smell bad. I probably smell bad, so I can't really... I'm also gross and mean. So I guess we're cool. Hey, buddy! Ah, Confessor 17. I just knew you'd survive the assault. The drones were all but certain you'd meet a gruesome end, but you sure showed them, eh? Stop rubbing your tummy. About that tea you wanted. What was that tea again? Yes, Scryshroom tea for my wife. They make it here in Pweel Village, just south down the road from the Blinding Light Fortress. Alright, never mind. Was there anything else? I have questions about the Sky Realms. Tell me about the Apostatic Union. He glanced you up and down. Well, surely you've been there. Union Heartland, I mean. Well, the Union is the most civilized place in the Sky Realm since the World Rend. You may not agree, but to my mind, it's the truth. What's its history? For the past 400 years, the Sky Realms have been under the control of the Wiccan covens and their gods. It may be true that some preached tolerance, but others were tyrants who twisted their poor followers into cruelty and ignorance. This you cannot dispute. You see, the Wiccans acted no different from the worst Slevian cartels. They forbade the weaving of cipher magic and the advancement of reasoned debate. They locked us in blood contracts with gods who stunted our advancement. But 40 years ago, in the God War, the Apostatics cast off our shackles. He sighs. It's true that a lot of blood was spilled, both mortal and divine. But now, in Union territory, reason and discourse have replaced ignorance and fear. So what's the Heartland like? He sniffs. Well, it depends on where you go. I'm from Lundell, a place full of windswept hills, soggy marshes, and crumbling castles, circled by a blue neon star. Okay, yeah, not neutron, neuron star. We also have a weakness for ale. There's also Bion, known for its universities and fine wine, and Slev, A rugged, wet land where criminals or criminal elements are rife. Not a wetland, a wetland. But many would consider the most important Union realm to be Vena. It's a warm, beautiful archipelago full of orchids, bathed in yellow starlight, and home to the Union's most important city, Ryova. Ryova is where the Union Council of Polymaths meet. It's a city full of floating houses, all strung together with bridges and ropes, with gondolas drifting between them. When you're in the middle, it's said you can't even see a hint of sky. There's buildings in every direction. But wherever you go in the Union heartlands, there's no as rugged and wild as this. It takes a lungful of air. Nary a sewer for miles. Okay. Anything else? Alright, well, tell me about this place. Well, the Oniric Isles are the archipelago we're on now. It's always been at the fringe of Union territory, and has only recently had a regional council installed in Hallowshire. There are also islands outside of Union control. To the east lies the Clockwork Kingdom, ruled by a machine monarch, while to the west lies a rather frightful place of undying souls known as the Endless Realm. Okay, tell me about Hallowshire. That's where we're going first. Though Hallowshire has technically been under Union control since the God War, it's been somewhat neglected until recently. That means there's still cultists lurking among the hills, not yet flushed out. There are even whispers of gods lurking in nasty nooks and crannies. But no need to worry. A Union Council chamber has just been built in Hallowtown, and this place now has its very own polymath. With such an esteemed education, she'll have this place sorted out in no time. Okay, tell me about the Endless Realm. Did you ever hear the stories of the Cadaver Crusades? No, it is not a tale that the polymath would tell you. Led by those nasty ghouls that plundered the living to eat their flesh, he visibly shudders. Well, turns out those weren't just stories. Those monsters actually exist and have a little kingdom right over yonder, ruled by their so-called Queen of Silver. I tell you, you couldn't make it up. Last I heard, they packed in all that flesh-eating business and started farming some sort of mindless meat. Fancy that, ghouls with a conscience. Okay, tell me about the Clockwork Kingdom. With the less said about that place, the better. It used to be known as Cardova. During the God War, they aided the apostatics in overthrowing the Wiccans and their gods. They even made the Blinding Light Fortress as well as many other war machines. But they always were a little big for their boots. Despite having the best alchemists and aetherists in the Sky Realms, they got the mad notion of making some sort of magical utopia where every foolish peasant could cast a spell. Utter nonsense, I say. Only, for a while, it seemed like the buggers actually got it to work. The stuff that was coming out of the newly formed Clockwork Kingdom was making even the erudite Academy scholars blush with envy. At least until their mechanical king went mad and threw the whole place into chaos. Now it's a frozen wasteland full of malfunctioning robots and rotting corpses. Crops. Probably corpses too, but crops. Which is a damn shame because there was a lovely little tea house in Ferropolis that my wife adored. Oh well. Okay, where are we now? Oh, this little island is known as Pwyll. I'm going to say it different every time. You think it's Pwyll? It's probably Pwyll, right? Probably. Just a handful of mushroom farmers here, really. But its remote location has always made it a haven for smugglers and pirates. Perhaps that's why Vela came here to lick her wounds after the Dark Star mutiny. Alright, that's all I wanted to know. That's all I wanted to know about that. Tell me about yourself. Me? Oh, there's not much to tell. Just a humble servant of the Apostatic Union. Time ago, I was a counselor, would you believe? Only a rather embarrassing incident involving a lost shipment of hallucinogenic scry shrooms saw me demoted to a less public-facing role. So here I am, working for the esteemed Inquisition. Only one can't help if their thoughts often drift to home comforts, eh? I have a lovely little cottage back in Lundell with my wife. One day I'll pack all this in and get back to growing button caps in my garden. Okay, goodbye! Best of luck. He's nice. He talks a lot. And down we go. Nice. All right. We're about an hour and 40 in, which is probably about halfway through the stream. So, I'm going to go ahead and set us up for a little bit of a bathroom break. Everybody needs to use the restroom, get a snack, get a drink, or just stretch their legs, whatever you need to do. We'll be back in 10 to 15. Okay. I'll see you then.
Hello. I have returned. I am back. Let me go ahead and let people know. Let's get in there. What were we doing? Right, I was going this way. No, we're supposed to go down that road there. But I have been told that we need to die at least once outside the tutorial. So what we will do where's this? Go ahead and solve these puzzle, and then we're gonna go jump off the side of the island. Ugh. Okay, that's nice. Huh. Death's Veil, a legendary mushroom with potent alchemical potential. If a traveler becomes cursed in the Underlands, their corpse may become host to this fungi. It is said the properties of this herb can change based on the personality of the deceased host. Gross. Okay, now we've got to find a way to let us fling ourselves off the edge. I guess maybe I can let that thing beat me to death. What are we thinking, chat? How do we want to die? Oh, maybe I can hop off of, Crab guy! Alright, I'll let the crab guy beat me to death. Whoa, hey! Speaking of. What's up, bud? Oh. Come on. Oh. No, really? Come on. Okay. This might take a minute. You got this. Come on, buddy. I believe in you. Oh, I'm reading. Nice. Welcome to my prison, human. The words smash against your skull with dread portent. There's no mistaking it. You're speaking to a god. Ah, I sense it in you. That abject horror, that searing shock. Your heart beats so fast it might burst, human. What? Did I... Oh. Am I dead? The entity laughs. Great pulses of eldritch energy reverberate through your bones. No, human. You are not dead. Not yet. You were moments from death. I plucked you from certain peril as easily as your kind would pull a weed. But it was not an act of kindness. I require something in return. I didn't ask to be saved. And I did not seek your consent. Make no mistake, human. Your life means little. Without me, you would be just another pile of bones sinking into the dirt.
You will help me, or you will perish. Vela Kalos, in her arrogance, chained me here in shackles of void steel. I wish to be free, and so she must die. You hunt Vela, correct? Without my aid, your mission is futile. You will surely meet a gruesome demise. No, it's true. We just got beat to death by a crab. So I will save you. I will pluck you from the precipice of oblivion again and again until the deed is done. Who are you? How times have changed that a human would ask such a thing. There were times in ages past where my shrines were in 1,000 settlements, when every Wiccan knew my name, when my mind rang with the prayers of your kind. I will not stoop to introducing myself, but know this. There are still those loyal to me, who preserve my hidden shrines. It is to these places that I will summon you, should your death be imminent. Why did Vela capture you? Why else? She craved my power. I am unique in the pantheon of major gods, as I can sense the moment of one's demise and steal them from their fate. But in her arrogance, this was not enough, for I cannot revive someone who is long dead. There are no gods who can, save, perchance, the dreamers themselves. So she kept me chained here. Such is the sorry state of the world that no followers came to save me. Not even the Wiccans came to my aid. Damn that cursed god war. Okay. Remember our bargain, human. Okay. Goodbye. Oh! Dude, put them grippers away. It's nasty. Hey, and we're back here. Okay, alright, okay. Oh, the feats. We never actually came this way, did we? Some crates. We're smacking. Lockpick. And a throwing knife. Wow, he does not heal you though when you die, huh? Well, luckily there's a bed around here. This cutter needs to be repaired. Alright, well, fuck. We got a cute little engine room. Is this an airship? Oh, I bet it is. Look at this cute little thing. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's adorable. I love it. Yep. This lift is not yet active. Okay. This whole place kind of sucks, huh? Let me put this back together. Large. It is a rusty-ass sword. You are correct. But it's my sword. Hey, there's... You guys know about the... That's fine. Oh, right. I need to go to bed. I need to take a little nip nap before I keel over again. Well, I could do it. Hey! Vela spent countless nights here, hunched at her desk by the light of a candle. While the rest of her crew slept, she would pore over sky charts and scour old tomes for shreds of arcane knowledge. Back then, when I was flesh and blood, I thought she was driven by a pure desire to carve out a better world. But in time, I came to think of her as little more than a frightened girl trying to fix something broken inside herself. For there is a thorn in Vela's heart that she cannot remove, and sometimes its maddening scratch pushes her to greatness. Other times, it twists her into cruelty and barbarism. The ghost looks into your eyes. Listen, stranger. Whether you wish it or not, you will cross paths with Vela. I see it clear as day. But what will happen next is a tangle of infinite possibilities. A dark void that swallows any attempts at foresight. Farsight is a Tau. If you wish to understand the woman your fate is bound to, seek an old manor that drifts on the northeastern edge of Hollowshire. I will meet you there. Okay, cool. Thanks, Ghost. Let's take a little nap in my actual bedroom. Which one did I call? I wanted this one. Sleep till midday. Ah, much better. Nice. Look out over all the garbage. Ooh, I don't think you're supposed to be able to see in there, huh? That doesn't look right. No, I don't think you're supposed to be able to look down in there. Hey, did you know the top of your head is just like a gaping void? No? I just thought you should know. Just look out and see what we can see. So that's probably Quill over there. You've got that. It's kind of neat. Okay, yeah. That's kind of neat. Little island. A little tower. A blue thing. Some big mushrooms, paths. Oh, don't look at me. Okay, so that's a problem, probably. A problem. But, you know. I bet it looks like an interesting day. Thanks, I bet it does. Ugh. I don't have a map, so I can't mark it. And off we go. What's up, dude? Oh my, what's all that commotion over yonder? I appear to be quite lost. I bought a map of these Oniric Isles back in Riova, but it seems to be decades out of date, he grumbles. It's the trouble with these fringe islands. Every few decades, they float into different positions. Take my advice, traveler. If you're looking to explore, make sure you find an accurate map. Do you know where I can find one? Well, I noticed that the Erudite Academy is flying over Hollowshire to the south of here. Can you see it up there in the sky? No, I can't look up while I'm talking to you. It travels all over the Apostatic Union, so I've heard. I met one of their scholars in a red tent in the forest underneath Quill Village, though I've seen them in other places too. Believe it or not, they're working on a map of the region right now, only it's not quite ready. Still, I'd try asking them. With a shot, eh? Where are you trying to get to? Oh, I'm trying to get to the Endless Realm. It's said to be a place where people never die, even though the flesh peels from their bones. Gross. As a boy, my mother would scare me with tales of the cadaver crusades, and the endless would hunt their living and feast on their still warm bodies. It would scare me witless, but still, I always dreamed of going there someday. And I have it on good authority that they've reformed their ways. They only eat non-sentient meat and are on good terms with the Apostatic Union. So I said to myself, what do I have to lose? He gulps. I suppose they could still eat me. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna go plug some of this. Okay, thank you. Ooh, money. Okay, alright. So we have up that way, which seems to be Quill Village. Don't do it, you're gonna die. Oh, he's gonna get eaten. Yeah, no, he's not. Yeah. Well, hey, you know what? Odds are he never finds his way there. He's just lost the whole time. This way to the sacred shroom, or this way to Quill Village, purveyors of the prophetic scry shroom tea. Okay. So should we go down to the forest first? I suspect there's a map that way. Or we could go out. Let's go to the village. They'll probably give us stuff to do, right? Yeah, no. If my man manages to make it there, he's going to get munched. But I have my doubts that he'll make it there. I love these magic light posts. A worm! A worm! Hi! The youth looks at you with caution, wide eyes lodged in a gaunt face. Oh, a newcomer. Welcome to Quill Village. My name is Lud. Were you, involved in all that commotion over at the fort? At the old fort? Sure. I'm an Inquisition agent. Okay. Smarmy, sassy wizard. Sure, I've killed more folks than you could count. The young man's jaw hangs agape as he searches for words. Oh my. Oh wow. I suppose there would have been a, he swallows. A lot of blood and such? Of course there was fucking blood. No, I killed them with harsh words. He nods quickly, as if this is a perfectly reasonable statement. Ah, yes. Of course. He looks around, as if for something to say. Did I mention that our town is called Quill? We're just a humble village, he swallows. Have you heard of scryshroom? It's a mushroom that shows you the future. We grow it and sell it, only, things aren't going so well lately. People are worried. Yeah, what's going wrong? The crop yield is bad. Each year we've been growing less scryshroom. He scratches his head. Some people are getting worried. He said that. He looks around and leans in closer. I've heard some people are considering the old ways. His eyes are practically bulging. You know, consorting with Wiccans and gods. It's very stupid of them. The boy nods furiously. Of course, very illegal, but also kind of exciting, wouldn't you say? He seems to regret his choice of words. Oh, I just mean, it's very boring here sometimes. Anyway, the local Waymaster Colwich has gotten pretty spooked by it all. He's weighing everyone who comes by, just to make sure they're not a Wiccan. But my mother, Olwen, she's the mayor, by the way. She doesn't seem too bothered by it all. She's much too worried about something else. I heard her mumbling about some sort of monster lately. He blinks. Oh, I'm sorry, I do tend to waffle, don't I? Is there anything you'd like to know? Want me around town? Oh, I suppose so. He gestures behind him. Just in town, you'll find the Way House. The Waymaster Colwich He's pretty respected around here. Nearby is the Scryshroom Company, which sells Yep, okay. Which sells Scryshrooms, of course, and other things. Further up the hill is the mayor's house. That's where my mother, the mayor, lives. She sometimes has work going. And further up is the old sacred shroom, only it's dead. Okay, what does the Waymaster do? Oh, Colwich? He's pretty important. He went to Riova, the capital city of the Apostatic Union that's really far away, to get certified as a Waymaster. He weighs things for merchants and buyers to make sure the price is fair. Might not seem like much, but for a small town like us, it means we can trade with realms like Venna, Bione, and Lundel. He leans closer, eyes wide. But he also weighs people. Lately, he's been real worried about Wiccan sympathizers. He has magic cipher scales that can tell if you're evil. He looks sheepish. He's not weighed me, though. I guess he doesn't think I'm tough enough to be a criminal. So, tell me about the Scryshroom Company. Well, it's run by Dwin, whose family's been growing Scryshroom for generations. Without his company, the town wouldn't really exist. Mushrooms are kind of all there is around here. Mother won't let me drink the Scryshroom tea, even though she does all the time. She says it's too intense, that you have to be a responsible adult to see the future. I don't see the big deal, though. She mostly just hallucinates about having a bigger garden. So your mother is the mayor? He nods. Not everyone likes her because she comes from all the way over in Lundell. It's a faraway place with castles and windswept moors in Union Heartland. What's a moor? Hold on. I don't think we have those around here, so I need to... What is it that? Tract of open country that may either be dry with heather. What? Oh, like the flower. Oh, okay. So just wide open plains. In Union Heartland. I was born here, so I've never been. He sniffs. Why is the sacred shroom dead? Oh, well, that's because Colwich killed our god, of course. Would you care to elaborate? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot not everyone knows about it. He chuckles meekly. Our old god was Angwin, and he was really mean. Like he wanted people to sacrifice themselves at the sacred shrooms to make the scry shrooms grow good. He nods. Alright, that's all I wanted to know. He nods. I hope I didn't waffle too much. Alright, I gotta get going, kid. Oh, of course. Bye. Whew. He's a good kid. He did waffle a lot. You motherfuckers! Keep breaking the rules. Gotta put something behind there. Got like a little dirt path. Hey, buddy. You look so happy. Ooh. Got some iron. Yeah, it sure fucking is. It's chained up. Alright, well, never mind. I wonder what that is. This game can be very relaxing. I love the ambience of it. Okay, so it's a neuron star, huh? Not a neutron star. Interesting. Chimes. Hello. Ah, welcome, welcome. Pull up a stool. If you're looking for Scry's room, you've come to the right place. He leans on the counter and thrusts a bulging eye in your direction. Do you know what Scry's room does, newcomer? No. Whoa, where have you been stuffing your noggin? Scry's room shows you your future in all its brilliant glory. There ain't no cipher spell in the great library of Beyond that can do what Scry's room does. It is so hard to say that properly. It plunges you into the river of time, so you can see the bends and the currents rushing towards ya. Do you know how I grew this business? Not with luck, my friend. Oh no. I used the humble Scry's room to outsmart my rivals, and now my company ships them to every corner of the Apostatic Union. So what do you say? You buying? What are you selling? So, wait. So do these visions always come true? He squirms a little. Well, no, I can't say they're always right. The future can be changed, see, and I won't be held accountable for any foolishness or failures you get yourself into after you use them. Okay, you've convinced me. What are you selling? That's what I like to hear. Got a pot of Scry's room tea on the brew, and we've also got a few other odds and ends in your if you're hankering for supplies. Jesus. Also had a room for rent upstairs. For 2 coin if you need some rest. Let's take it out for sale. Alright, here's what we got. And a compass. Which one do I have? A sturdy compass to orient oneself. Allows its bearer to see their position on a map if they have one. Since magnetized lodestone is rare in the Sky Realms, compasses often rely on a simple magic cipher instead. Sure, I'll buy that. And I want to buy a tea for our dude. The man sips his tea and studies you intently. New face, huh? If you got business here, talk to Dwin at the counter. He's the proprietor of this business. I'm really only employed to make sure things go smoothly. And how do you make sure things go smoothly exactly? Well, the details are of such a nature that I wouldn't feel comfortable discussing them. He takes a sip. Over tea. I'm a mercenary, you see. I fought with the Beyond Serpents, the Lendo Blackguard, if you're putting together, and even the Dark Stars for a time. And now, he sips his tea. I protect the business interests of this fine gentleman, nothing more. So please, pay me no heed. Is that Scry's room tea you're drinking? He is quiet a moment and merely takes a sip. Indeed. Tell me, did old Dwin over there give you a speech about how he outsmarted his business rivals by drinking the stuff? Yeah, he did. He smirks. I thought as much. The funny thing is, he doesn't touch the stuff. It's more of a sales tactic, you might say. Whenever he does drink Scry's room tea, he tends to get rather emotional and he grins. Empties his bowels prematurely. You see, Scry's room may be a popular drug, but that's all it is to most people. Party trick or a quick high. The truth is, most can't see the future from drinking it. This room has such a potent psychedelic effect, any premonitions are lost within the fantasy. But the premonitions are there. You just need a low dosage and a certain discerning eye. That's why, if you were to, say, reach for your blade right now, I'd have my knife at your throat before you knew it. He smiles warmly. And was there anything else? I'm looking for some former Darkstar mercenaries. He narrows his eyes. Oh, is that so? Well, your motives better be pretty fucking congenial, because it's no secret I'm a former Darkstar merc myself. Of course, I haven't sailed with them in years. I left after the mutiny, once it became clear that Vella's ambitions, what's so intoxicating, were likely to get us all killed. He clears his throat. Well, out with it then. Exactly who are you looking for? I'm meeting with Jack Basalt. Ah, good old Jack. He smirks. In the Union, they still call him Shame of the Navy, after he abandoned his rank and station to join Vella's merry band. In battle, the man was a demon, and his voice bellowed across the deck of a ship, sword raised high. He made sure to heed it. But below decks, he always found time to share a drink with those under his command, learning their names, their troubles. Not every mercap does that. I said sword. I really just went full ham on that W, huh? Of course, I don't know if that was thanks to a kind heart or his weakness for the strong stuff. Let me guess. You're meeting in a pub, right? He grins. Tell me about Vella. He chuckles heartily. Ah, no, that's a good one. You're just gonna stride up to the boss lady herself and claim that Union bounty, are you? Now, don't get me wrong. I never really knew the woman. I was too low ranked to be clinking my tankard with her. But I've been privy of some of her deeds, and, well... Let's just say you don't ever want to cross swords with Vella Kalos. I just realized this man's name is Nud. As for where she's gone, I haven't the slightest idea, and I wouldn't tell you if I did. That woman has plans in motion that I couldn't begin to comprehend, and I won't be found complicit in trying to thwart her efforts for the sake of my own neck. Alright, whatever. Good, and let me be plain. You didn't hear any of this from me. Let me clear. So which one is the mercenary? Nud tilts his head back and drums his finger on his cup. Well, in my youth, I toured with various mercenary companies in the Apostatic Union heartland. There's a tale or two there. I ended up with the Darkstars here in Quill, a name I'm sure you've heard of. But lately, I've been freelancing in these Oniric Isles, taking on all sorts of jobs before settling in with... Oh my god. One moment. Before settling in with Dwin here. Of all the realms I've been to, these isles host some of the strangest. I'll be going then. He smiles politely, but says nothing. Whew! God, these people like to talk. Which is fair, but... Ooh. Oh, hey! Is the guy who weighs things. You look old. The man's eyes follow you with suspicion. His graying hair and weathered skin suggest he is older than most in the village, and a faded scar runs down his face. You're new in town, I gather. Well, I'm the local waymaster. Name's Colwich. And I'll have you know, before you engage in any business here in Pwill, I'll be taking your weight. So without another word, please step up on the scales. He gestures to the huge contraption behind him. Thanking you kindly. Wait, why do you want to weigh me? He narrows his eyes. By decree of the Apostatic Union, all those seeking to trade in the jurisdictions must prove that they are an ordinary disposition, that is not physically altered by cipher magic or god devotion, nor bearing the guilt of unpunished crimes. And you can tell that just by my weight. Just step on the goddamn scale, alright? If I step on this, you're gonna dunk me into the water or something? What's going on? Oh. In Quill Village, you met Waymaster Colwich, who refuses to speak with you until you are weighed on his enormous scales. You've weighed yourself and should probably report back to him. Hey. He studies the dials and symbols atop the machine and scratches various notes on some parchment. Interesting. Very interesting. Did I pass? The prime glyph says you're a criminal. He shoots you a stern glance. The lesser glyphs are harder to parse. Let's see now. Merchant of illegal goods. Let's see here. You were trading books. May seem innocent enough, but some dusty old tomes are more dangerous than a broadside of cannons. Ah, but there's one more glyph. Inquisition agent. He looks up from his parchment, his face struck with puzzlement. Begging your pardon, first glance I thought you might be one of those Darkstar mercenaries running from the Inquisition raid. But you must have been fighting those scoundrels, eh? Yes, those crimes were just a cover story. Oh, it's not by choice, I assure you. Well, far be it from me to delay Inquisition business. I have approved your visit to Quill. You won't get any trouble. He thinks for a moment. But, say, in light of your profession, could lend this humble servant of the Apostatic Union a hand. There'd be an Apostatic Union passport in it for you. See, the Inquisition raid ain't the only reason we've been so eager to weigh people of late. There's also fear of bloody god worship among the townsfolk. After all we've been through. Looks distinctly peeved. So you need help tracking down god worshippers? He leans forward and speaks low. Aye, folks have been afeared recently, you see. The soil's dying and harvests are down. Merchants want to buy our scryshroom more than ever, but we can't meet demand. Some have been flirting with the old ways. Okay, what makes the old ways so bad? He sighs. It's been 40 years since the God War. 40 years since the Apostatics told the Wiccans and their gods to go fuck themselves. 40 years since me and the lads drove a void spear through our own god's eye. That cruel, violent bastard of a god, Angwin. And in those 40 years, folks have forgotten how bad it was under the divine tyrant and his Wiccan lackeys. Sure, we had bountiful harvests and our purses were bulging, but our sons and daughters were taken from us, and the soil was fertilized with their blood. Now our old god Angwin's been dead for long enough. But they say, so long as people still believe, some part of a god can live on. So there's been murmuring of some folk trying to bring him back, and that's got the rest of us scared shitless. Trouble with a small town like this, we all know each other, and the guilty parties won't talk to me. But you're an outsider, and an Inquisition agent to boot. Need you to ask around, try and find any Wiccan sympathizers, so we can sort this out quiet-like, before the villagers start lopping each other's heads off in a frenzy. Find someone out, and I'll dispense you a Union passport that will grant passage to Hollowshire. Okay, I get the whole god thing, but what's a Wiccan? Everything's gotten so comfy in the Union that people have forgotten their history. Well, I'll be damned. For as long as people can remember, Wiccans have acted as mediators between gods and their worshippers. He strokes his chin. Kinda like lawyers of the divine, I guess. Supposedly they act in the best interests of both mortals and the gods, binding both together in a magical contract that made sure neither got scuppered over. Except here in Quill, our Wiccans fucked us. The terms were all in Angwin's favor. They can't have been alone, because 40 years ago the Apostatics started the God War, and we weren't the only place to slay their own god, let me tell ya. Alright, I'll see what I can do. He sighs in relief. You have my thanks, newcomer. Just as soon as you find someone out of sorts, you let me know, you hear? How can you tell so much from those scales? These are morality scales. You'll see there's only one visible. That's because it's magically linked at the fulcrum, through a bond of cipher, to a scale containing the moral standard. What is that? He grins. Oh no, that'd be preposterous. How could you tell so much about a person by weighing him against a dead weight? No, don't be stupid. The moral standard is a person, a carefully selected person who bears qualities deemed the epitome of apostolic union morality. By weighing you against such perfect integrity, we can tell by what degree your character is lacking. I think the current moral standard resides far off and beyond university. They have to rest and sleep between weighings, of course, which is why weigh houses only open at certain times. I'd call horseshit on that, but it was able to tell that I was both a criminal and also an Inquisition agent, so... Why does such a small town need to weigh people? Well, on account of being on the fringes of Apostolic Union territory, there are certain unseemly folk who've taken advantage of Quill in the past. Mercenaries like those Dark Stars in the fort over yonder, who've used us to smuggle ill-gotten goods into Hallishire and beyond. So having a certified weight master helps Quill attract reputable merchants to buy our Scryshroom tea. Shows we can be trusted to pay our taxes, you know. And we don't just weigh people. We can also weigh shrooms and grain. Or, well, anything, really. Alright, enough about weighing things. Is there anything else? I'm looking for some dark... No, we already... What can you tell me about this town? Well, Pwyll is a quaint village these days. We've been growing and selling Scryshrooms since the early days of the Sky Realms, and shipping them all over the place. Business may not be as good since the God War. Killing your own deity will do that. But we're better off for being in the Apostolic Union. I'd take the Union's tax levies over a Wiccan blood contract any day. Yeah, so we know these two. Are you happy being part of the Apostolic Union? More than a lot of folk. I've met travelers who lament the passing of the gods, who claim the Union has swapped divine majesty for naught but politics and paperwork. But here in Pwyll, anyone old enough will remember the bad times. We've all lost friends and family. God's damn soil was fertilized with their blood. Hi!
Hello. Hello, friend. The friend is here. Look up. Oh, fine. Don't look up.
Coffee cake.
Coffee cake. Bubba. There we go. There's my sweet girl. She's come to visit. What's that? Want to tell a secret to all the people back home? What's that? Yeah? Okay. What else? Yeah, okay. You can tell them. She says you're all stinky. Can you hear the purrs? It might not be loud enough. Okay, back to game.
course, for a long time, being in the Union didn't mean much. Even in the Uniric Isles, we were on the fringes, you see, and for decades these isles were rife with outlaws, criminals, and Wiccan refugees. It's only lately that the Union stepped up its presence and built a council chamber in Hallishire. Since then, trade in Pwill's been booming. Turns out plenty of folk want to buy our shrooms. Now, if only our harvests could keep up with demand. Okay, so we all know this. That's all. So be it. Was there anything else? Alright, I'm out. Bye, until next time. Got anything fun up? The owner of this place won't let you pass this point. Oh. I'll be back at night. Fuck you. I've kind of decided that the Pwillians are Scottish, Irish, whatever accent I was doing. Hello. The woman casts you an indifferent gaze. Greetings, traveler. Welcome to the... She yawns, then rubs her temples. The Pwill Port of the Winged Merchants Guild. I'm the local harbor master. Can I help you? How can I get my own airship? She smirks. What, you think we just hand them out to bright-eyed travelers? It takes a lot of coin to buy a sailing vessel, you know. Most Union merchants only have shares of the ship they use. Plus, even you had a bulging coin purse under those. She vaguely gestures to you at your clothes. Fine garments you're wearing. These days, you need a writ of permission from the Riovan Port Authority. And trust me, you're not going to find one of those lying around out here in the sticks. My controller disconnected again. Hold on 1 second. Okay. There we go. Okay. Oh. What does the guild do here in Pwill? She takes a sharp intake of breath as if the question was a particularly confounding riddle. Well, we oversee the transfer of goods, impose tariffs, check for contraband, that sort of thing. Pwill is a pretty quiet place, so we don't get much traffic. Once a week, a merchant ship, usually a cog or a sloop, comes from Hallowtown with exports from the Union Heartlands. Maybe once in a while, we'll get a dhow from Alasfara. And after we unload their goods, what do they want? Scryshroom. Always fucking Scryshroom. I swear, if I have to winch one more crate of the stuff. Okay, bye! Bitch. You must purchase an airship deed before you can upgrade it. Damn. Don't jump. Ooh, the intrusive thoughts almost won. Oh, I fully expected to take damage from that. That was a lot better for fall damage than I thought it would be. Chains. The woman sits with her eyes closed, a pained expression on her face. Various medallions and necklaces hang around her neck, suggesting she holds some important position here in Pwill. She mutters under her breath. Flames. Oh, the flames. We have to douse the flames. Is everything okay? Ah! She looks at you with a frenzied intensity to her gaze. What are you doing? You've got to get out of here. The Nautilobe will burn you alive. Not the Nautilobe! Whatever's next! The Flangenip? You jest, but the giant Nautilobe is no joke. What do you think caused all this devastation? We have to... She stops mid-sentence and blinks, slowly. After a moment, she says, Nothing's on fire, is it? You kidding? I'm burnt to a crisp. Oh, how embarrassing. I'm terribly sorry. You caught me in the middle of a divination. My name is Olwyn, mayor of this humble village of Quill. How do you do? Did you say divination? Are we going to die? She chuckles nervously. Oh, by the sky realms, not at all. There's only a distinct possibility we will be burned alive. You see, I found myself presented with quite the dilemma. It's really nothing to worry about, so please don't cause a fuss. I have the whole thing quite under control. I was merely indulging in a scry shroom meditation to divine what manner of threat this giant monster could pose, and, it turns out it's not really much of a problem at all. She gulps. Wait, there's a giant monster? Oh, so it's not common knowledge? She looks genuinely relieved. The whole town would be talking about it by now. You see, a small mercenary band has made certain demands. No, I don't mean Vela's Darkstars. This lot are much less accomplished, which makes it all the more puzzling how they've managed to get their hands on a giant Nautilob. Nautilob? Probably? Not lob? What is a Nautilob? She waves her hand dismissively. Just a Sky Realms mollusk that you find around these parts, easily recognizable by their shells, but I had absolutely no idea they could get this big. These mercenary scoundrels are threatening me with their huge Nautilob. They claim they'll sack the town if I don't comply with their absurd demands. I really don't want to cause a panic in the town, so I'm at a loss of what to do. Yeah, the big crab guy floating in the distance. I guess it's called a Nautilob. But if someone could sneak into the fortress to the southeast and ascertain whether this Nautilob thing has any weakness we could exploit, well, let's just say that person will find themselves firmly within my favor. I'll see what I can do. She gives you a sly smile. Very well. Now, is there anything else? Do you know about any devil worship going on? God worship? In Quill? Surely not. Most of the villagers who are old enough to remember actively relishing the death of their former god Angwin for all the horrible things he did. Okay. I met your son, Lud. Oh yes, my darling boy. Was he just loitering around in the path again? I can never get that boy to pursue his studies, no matter how hard I try. Your hair is clipping through your head. She sighs, but I shouldn't be too hard on him. There aren't any other children his age in Quill. My mayoral duties keep me so busy. Oh, that reminds me. It's nearly time for my invigorating intonations. I'm actually gonna leave. Goodbye. There's coins outside. I want to go steal them. Get pilfered, idiot. Okay. So we got a couple of quests. We got a couple of, just having a good time over there, huh? A couple of adventures we can go on. Hey, there's a Delusion down there. Alright. 5 coins, hell yes. Some lockpicks. Look. Okay. Let's... Dee Dee! Redeemed Scrump! Scrump! I have scrumped for Dee Dee. And I will do it again if it does something. Hello! Hi! 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 Hello! I love you! I love you! We're looking at our quests. We got the hunt for... That's okay, so that's the main quest. Oh, we bought some! We should bring that to him. We also... okay. So I can't do that yet. Okay, so this guy wants me to investigate cult worship. And this one wants me to go figure out that giant monster. Okay. Let's go bring our guy the tea. I'm glad you popped in, Dee Dee. That makes me smile. Hello. Hello. That's... we have a new person. I don't know, new person, if you're still here. Koza. If you are, that's my Dee Dee. That's my wife. Hello. We're delivering this guy some tea. Greetings, Confessor. Stopped in for a little chat? How delightful. Oh, the chat. Oh, yeah. Yeah, about a couple hours ago. Koza Kuzka. We have stopped in. I have that tea you wanted. Here you go. Ah, Confessor, this is exactly what I was looking for. How thoughtful of you. He removes from his belt a tiny metal teapot. He slips some loose tea in the filter, and to your surprise, you notice it already contains boiling water. If you'd be so kind as to wait a moment, Confessor, I really must let this brew. You wait for an uncomfortable few minutes in total silence, while the Inquisitor stares at his miniature teapot. Finally, he seems satisfied. He pours the liquid into a cup and takes a sip. He frowns and is silent for a moment. Confessor, this is... Excuse me. Damn fine tea. Yeah, he said it! He said the thing! He's Dale Cooper. Takes another sip. I've tried an extraordinary number of teas in my time, and this is one of the best. My wife is going to love it. Please take this in recompense. Beads of sweat appear on the Inquisitor's forehead. Then he seems to be staring at something only he can see. He mutters to himself. Damn fine tea indeed. You think it's probably best to leave him be. Okay, he gave me something. So I got a delusion. So I can actually level. Where do I level? Here we go. Let's see. I say we probably should get, Dale Cooper. Let's get wisdom up. We're supposed to be a wizard. Our wisdom shouldn't be at 1. And then he gave us something. There we go. Remarkable treasure. A treasure of unmistakable value, apparently wrought in the form of a silk slug. Could make its owner a considerable sum. Alright. Good to know. Let's go sell that bitch. But yes, the cult thing, that feels like that's going to be plot progress, because that gets us the passport, right? So we should probably do the giant grinny crab boy. Figure out what that's all about. What's up, kid? Oh, wait a minute. Jumping does not take stamina. Running does, but... Okay. Actually, I'm probably gonna set the town as home for now. Since, what was I doing? Why did I come back to town? I was gonna... You know what? Okay. Sip a potion. Yeah, nice. I just full-on blasted all the way back to town without even thinking about it. Oh, Dee Dee, since you weren't here for the pick, we are drinking Strawberry Crunch Bar Cream Ale. It is delicious. And if I finish it, I might actually drink the other one too. The Orange Dreams. It's so good. It's really, really good. The Orange Dreams Cream and Wheat Ale is fantastic as well. But yeah, it's delicious. Hey, bud. Farmhand sits aimlessly watching the mushrooms. Busy day? You startled the farmhand. Oh, Amir wasn't slacking off. Oh no. There's just not much to do around here lately on account of the poor shroom yield. Each year the harvests get leaner and leaner. Twin says it'll be fine, but I don't think even he believes it. Last time I took Scry Shroom, I saw a vision of Quill, Baron, and Bear. Houses all ruined. Honestly, unless we do summon, this town ain't got much for the future, I reckon. There any god worship around here? He looks suddenly nervous. You don't know nothing here. You get caught talking about that kind of stuff, Cole will go and weigh me on one of those scary scales of his. Alright, I'll leave you to it. Returns to staring at the mushrooms. Gonna break into your house, steal all your stuff. Gonna break into your house, steal all your stuff. This doesn't seem to... Hang on a second. That's a door thing. Ah, you tricky bitch. You thought I wouldn't notice, Oh! Okay. Nope. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Damn it. Damn it. Ah! There's someone in there. Oh, son of a bitch. Alright. You forgot that normal people. Got it in one. Nailed it. Okay, so we gotta figure out about all this spooky stuff that's going on, huh? So probably the best thing to do... Wow, half of this house is dedicated to the stairs. Yeah, there's nothing in there. Okay. And just the shittiest secret passage. I bet if we go talk to the mercenary guy, he might know some stuff. Bink. Hey, you got 50 coins. Nice. It's a good number. Hey, dude. Was there something else? Okay, some mercenaries are threatening Quill with a giant Nautilob. Left out a single chuckle. And a bunch of idiots down in the ruins? Don't make me laugh. Firstly, they're hardly fit to call themselves mercenaries. The mayor hired them to clear out monsters from the forest, a trifling task, and they're surely put on was more fitting of a comedy troupe than a professional sellswords. It happened again. Something is going on with my USB ports in the back of my PC, because it keeps disconnecting my controller. It doesn't do it with my mouse and keyboard, though, which is good, but I have to... Hold on. One, two, three... There we go. And secondly, there's no such thing as a giant Nautilob. At least, I've so far and wide in my time and never even heard of one larger than a silk slug. So the idea of those buffoons managing to capture one is preposterous. I'm guessing the mayor has asked you to look into the matter. Well, if I were you, I'd make use of your wits before drawing your sword. I sense there's some trickery at play here. Is that new? Sorta. Ever since I started using this controller, which this is Dee's controller, I've stolen it until they need it back. My old controller never did it. It broke in different ways, which is always fun. But this one specifically keeps doing that. Do you know of any god worshippers here? Ah, so his old Coal Witch got you hunting down would-be Wiccans then. It smirks. I really don't like to get involved in such matters. What people ascribe to do, be it legal or otherwise, is no business of mine. I'm no lawman, after all. He swirls his tea in a cup for a moment. Of course, it hardly needs stating that if I were looking for people involved in illicit deeds, I'd probably keep an eye out for what happens after nightfall. But that would just be stating the obvious. Nightfall, okay. Okay. Well, we're at an inn, so I can just get a room. I'd like to peruse your surfaces. That's what I like to hear. I'd like to rent a room. I'll take it. Thanking you. It's just up the stairs there. I'll try and keep the ruckus down in the morning when we're packing up the goods. Thanks, bud. Time to eat until nightfall. Which is pretty soon. Hey! In the darkness and under such a thick hood, you can't make out the person's face. Get away from me, you hear? You shouldn't be here. Come any closer and I swear you'll regret it. Okay. We're gonna follow him. We're gonna poke him. The dragon's still just going around, huh? Think you're slick? I'll get you. But yeah, for the controller thing, it happens occasionally. It's happened like 3 times tonight, but other times it doesn't. It'll go hours and hours and hours and days without it happening. So I don't know really what causes it. That door was locked up tight when we last came down here. In Quill Village, he found evidence of god worship deep in the caves under the town. Waymaster Coalwitch will surely want to hear of this. Right? Okay, and there's the dead god itself. Oh! That is where we look down through from the mushroom. So, there's a... Yeah, there's a delusion. Alright, bye. I'm gonna fucking tell on you. Oh, I don't have any lockpicks. Alright. Back to bed. What? Oh, do I have to fucking buy it again? Yeah, give me the room. Jackass. Bread beluga. What if? You know? What if it was called that? You ask the hard questions. I mean, that would just be wild, you know? I think that would change everything. Hey, I found the stuff. Found evidence of god worship. He leans close. Oh yeah? Tell me then, why don't you? There are occult instruments in the caverns below Quill. For a moment, he merely stares past you, lost in thought. This can only mean one thing. Someone's conducting rituals around Angwin's corpse. That means they're trying to reopen the blood contract. Buried in those clauses was a terrible cost. No less than human sacrifice. Here, take this key. It'll unlock the upper chamber in the sacred shroom to the west. There's no doubt in my mind. Someone's been taken to the sacred shroom to be metabolized, as per the contract's terms. You gotta get there and save them. Did you say metabolized? In the old days, there were sacred shrooms all over Quill. Each would spawn a whole forest of scry shrooms, but only if they'd recently metabolized a human. I ain't sure if the scry shrooms use part of the human body to achieve their effect, or whether it was all just part of Angwin's divine mockery. But I know the scry shrooms used to be more potent in the old days. Now there's only one sacred shroom left, deep in the mushroom forest to the west. All the others shriveled up and died when we stopped feeding them flesh. How do I get into this mushroom? Well, you'll need to travel through the mushroom forest. You can't miss the shroom itself. It's probably the biggest mushroom you've ever seen. It's the one that's got the house attached to it that we saw from the castle. On account of it being used by the Wiccans in the past, there's doors and paths leading up around the shroom itself. The main doors will lead you through the central stem, but there might be a whole host of nasty monsters waiting to tear you a new one. So you might try looking for a way around the back. You'll probably be locked up tight, but you might have less of a fight on your hands that way. Okay, I'll do my best. I'm relying on you here. Well, you actually might have to wait, bud. For you see, you've been streaming for about 3 hours now. So, you bitch might have to call it here, huh? Yeah, that's right. The adventures of President Punch have to end here. President Punch, Wizard Queen. Actually, let me save real quick. Okay, good angle of this thing. That's not bad. All right, all right. Well, everyone, thank you so much for joining me. Coffee cake. Coffee cake, you gotta come up and say hi to Dee Dee. Alright. Goodbye. Thank you all for joining me, everybody. This has been a great, great time. I appreciate... She came. I appreciate everybody coming down to visit and join. I've had a lot of fun tonight. I will probably stream this again. We can't just let the adventures of President Punch, Wizard Queen, go to waste. But next week we're probably gonna do more. We're probably gonna finish Little Nightmares. Otherwise, yeah, this has been a great, great time. Again, thank you all for joining me. And yeah,
Ooh, don't get caught, Beba. Okay. Say goodnight. Say goodnight, coffee cake. Say goodnight. Alright. There you go. Alright.
you're just a sharp little bitch, huh? Yeah, I see you. You ain't slick. You ain't slick.